Hi and welcome. Today we're going to be talking about all things Google, including Gmail and Google Drive. We are going to be using Google Drive a lot in this class, so this is something that's important that you recognize how to do. The first thing that I would suggest is no matter what kind of computer you have, use Chrome browser. Do not use Safari. It just all works a little bit better on Chrome. So go ahead and download the Chrome browser. And then once you're done with that, we're going to set up a new Gmail account. Sometimes it's nice to have a separate Gmail account, like just for being a student. The way to do that is I just Googled Gmail, and that brought me to the Gmail sort of site here, and then we're going to create an account. If you already have an account, you can skip ahead. And then I'm just going to put in my name here. You can put your name in for you. And I'm going to make my account be bio132student@gmail.com. Let's see if that goes. And then I'm going to put in a password, which I hope I'll be able to remember. And then you go to next. So I'm going to put in my information here, and you can put in your information. When you're finished, click Next. So once you put everything in, it's going to ask you to agree to their privacy and terms. Say, I agree. Then you have a brand new Gmail account. Okay, so now that you have your account, you actually are going to want to go to Google Drive. So go ahead and open up another browser and click on Google Drive. All right, and then we're going to go to that Google Drive setup, and then you're going to go to Drive, and it's going to ask you maybe to sign in. Nope, it didn't ask me to sign in because I'm already signed in. Actually, I'm not sure why it didn't ask me to sign in, but anyway, so I should be signed in. One of the things you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make a new folder. And this is where you're going to put all of your Bio 132 information. So I'm just going to name my folder Bio 132. And there's my folder. And if you click on it twice, it will open up the folder, and you can see here's where files and things will go. Thanks for watching. See you in class. To make a copy, go ahead, click on File, and Make a Copy. And you can name it whatever you want. You could change the name. It will, by default, just call it Copy of whatever I named it. And then you can pick where you would like to store it on your Google Drive. If you did make a folder for Bio 132, you can go ahead and just find that folder, select it, and press Select. If you didn't make a folder yet and you'd like to, you can actually make a new folder right here from this button with the plus sign on it. Once you select, you just have to click Make a Copy, and it will make a nice clean copy for you saved in your Bio 132 folder. So if I were to click on my Bio 132 folder, you can see I made a copy. Now, you can rename this if you'd like, One thing that I would suggest before you start working on it is you make another copy. So this is a copy of a copy. So maybe I might want to call this one blank. Why do I want to do that? Well, because one of the things you're going to be doing when you work on your AVQs is you're going to want to fill out blank copies from memory. And so if you've already put all the information into the copy you have, you're going to have to go all the way back to Canvas and make another, get the link and then make another copy. So it's nice to have both the one that you're working on, oops, let me refresh this, and the blank one. So this is going to be the one that you're going to use to make copies and fill out blank ones, and this is the one that you're going to use when you're working to watch the videos and fill out the answers. Now you should be able to edit this. And in fact, if I go ahead and put number 1 there, I'm editing it. But one thing I did ask you to do is to either make your answers bold or in color. So an easy way to do that is to go ahead, click somewhere, put in a little space with like a little minus sign or something, highlight it, and then let's see, you can either do bold or you can do a color. Let's do a color. I'm going to do hot pink. There we go. And then you're going to copy it. And now every time you want to put in an answer, what are we on, 3 here? Yeah. Every time you put in an answer, all you have to do is do paste, and then you can go ahead and start typing. So this way you don't have to go ahead, what are we, 5? This way you don't have to go ahead and reformat every time. So go ahead and paste, and then cells are made out of molecules. So that's a real easy way for you to format it very quickly. Now, once you are finished and you are ready to submit, what you're going to do is you're going to go to Edit and select All. So you have the whole thing on here. And then you're going to go to Edit and Copy. Okay, so now we've copied all of this text, all of it. Now, let's just pretend that we filled out the whole thing. And we're going to use that select all and copy when we want to submit our finished AVQ. So to do that, we're going to go back to Canvas and we're going to find the assignment. Now, there's a couple different ways to find what assignments are due. One really easy way is to look on the right-hand side here, and you can see the things that are coming up. So for example, we happen to be in the middle of the semester and Chapter 12 AVQ is due. You can click on that and it'll take you directly to that assignment. The second way you can find your assignments is you can scroll all the way down to the actual link, which is in the Skeletal System Chapter 12 module. And the third way you can find what assignments are due is you can click on Assignments. The third way you can find which assignments are due is by clicking on this Assignments tab. And you can either show them by date, and they start with upcoming, the next things, or by type, in which case they would show all the AVQs, all the smart books, all the exams, all of those things. Now, our Chapter 12 AVQ is not up there because it's actually late. So you can look at past assignments, and then you can find our chapter AVQ for 12 skeletal. All 3 of these methods go to the same place. Once you get there, click on Take the Survey. Question 1 says, paste the completed AVQ in the essay box below. Make sure your answers are bold. That could say or in color, either is fine. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and paste this thing into the box. So I'm going to use this paste. You can also use whatever it is your computer uses for paste. And what you can see is the entire thing has been pasted in there. Now, notice that the things that we typed in are not in color. That's okay. This is a draft version, and on the final version, I'll be able to see it. When you're done, go ahead and click Submit Quiz. Okay? Now, going back home, what we should see is that Chapter 12 AVQ is no longer listed under your to-do list, and that is because you already did it. You are also going to be using Google Drive to complete your lab assignments. Choose any of those 3 ways we talked about to locate the lab and click the link. The lab is associated with a lab quiz. However, before you can take the quiz, you need to open the Google documents, follow their directions, and fill out your answers. To do this, you're going to want to go to File and Make a Copy so that you can edit this document and write down your answers. Once you're finished, go back to the lab and lab quiz link and click on the button that says Take the Quiz. That's it for today. See you in class.